Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Batley, what did he do in that bathroom?
Boom!
What's up, guys? Aaron BTV back at you with another video. Today I'm just going to be talking about AIT life and what's AIT like and my first impressions and basically what you guys are probably going to experience when you're at AIT. As you can tell, it's pretty freaking chill. Before I start the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and liked the video, please do that. Helps me out a lot. When you first get here too, nobody's really going to tell you anything, honestly. When I first got here, like, and me and all my battle buddies got here, nobody really told us anything or like how to do anything. So like we really look stupid. So like if that happens to you guys, it's normal. But like yeah, none of the like upperclassmen told us anything. So the purpose of this video is to give you guys a broad idea of what AIT is like in the United States Army. Due to things may change, and when you guys get there, things might be different. So this is just a real vague idea of what AIT is like in the Army. AIT stands for Advanced Individual Training, and this is where you guys go after you guys graduate from basic training. The location and length of AIT really depends on what job you guys choose in the United States Army. So for example, I chose to be a 68 Echo Dental Tech, and my AIT was in Fort Sam Houston, San Antonio, Texas, and it was 8 weeks long. Now due to COVID, you guys are probably going to be in quarantine when you guys first get there, so your guys' AIT will most likely be extended for a little bit. Despite that though, the whole atmosphere of AIT is really relaxed compared to basic training. Once you guys get there, you guys are going to be shell-shocked, and I'm pretty sure COVID-19 won't affect it too much. Like, you guys are going to experience so much cool stuff there. You might even go viral. Oh fuck! You might even find your wife. Make sure they don't already have a spouse. I would say AIT is kind of like high school or college because you guys are gonna be surrounded by people the same age as you, and so you guys are gonna pretty much have those same problems that you guys had in high school or college. So it's important that you guys do the right thing because the Army takes serious things serious, and you guys can end up in serious trouble if you do something stupid. The daily schedule of AIT is pretty much waking up in the morning. I found that in AIT we woke up earlier than we did in basic training. I don't know why, but after you guys wake up, you guys would go to PT formation. That's the first thing you guys are pretty much gonna do for all of AIT, and you guys are gonna have your same little, designated days that you guys had in basic training, where it's a run day or an ACFT day. Things that you're gonna find different compared to basic training is that there's gonna be people talking in the formation. The drill sergeants aren't gonna be as strict. They're gonna be walking around you guys, talking to you guys, cracking jokes. Some drill sergeants are pretty cool. And so, they're gonna correct you guys if you guys are doing something wrong, and they're not gonna be all up in your face and smoking you guys as much as they did in basic training. You're still gonna get smoked, but not as much. After PT, you guys are gonna be released back to your rooms where you guys can shower and change into the uniform of the day, and then you guys are going to go to breakfast. After breakfast, you guys are going to go straight to the schoolhouse. Pretty much how it works in AIT is you guys are gonna be in a classroom. It's gonna be like high school or college. There's gonna be instructors there, and it's going to be, taught like high school or college, really. And while you guys are in class, you guys are gonna get breaks in between, like, every 10 minutes or so. You guys can't bring your phones in class. You guys can't have your phones in AIT in general, but you guys can't bring them to the schoolhouse. But you guys are going to be released every 10 or 15 minutes. It really depends on your instructor, to like a little break room where you guys can have snacks and talk to your friends or whatever, use the bathroom. And then after you guys are done with that, you guys are going to be released for lunch. Now you guys are going to march to lunch. You guys are pretty much march everywhere when it's not your free time, and you guys are going to go to lunch. At lunch, the rules are going to be drastically different from basic training. You guys do not have to do the step hill march. You guys can talk when you guys are eating. You guys can sit with your friends or whatever. You guys can even talk to the drill sergeant if you want to. You guys get as much ice cream as you want, because Fort Sam Houston is an Air Force base. The food there is, if you guys go to Fort Sam Houston, I recommend you guys go to the Rocco defect. There's a defect called Rocco, and when you guys get there, if it's still a thing, you guys are gonna realize why I said that. After lunch, you guys are going to be marched back to class and finish the rest of the day out. After class, you guys are going to be marched back to your guys' barracks where you guys are going to be released, and then you guys are going to have to report to a 1700 formation where you guys will go to dinner chow, and then after dinner chow, you guys will go back to your guys' barracks, and then that's when your guys' free time starts. Now, in your guys' free time, you guys can practically do a lot of stuff. Now, I don't know how it is now, but when I did it, you guys could go to the gym, you guys could go to the PX, as long as you had a battle buddy, and it had to be the same sex as well. You guys' free time usually ends at a certain time where the drill sergeants do something called bed check. That's what we called it in Fort Sam Houston. Basically, where the drill sergeants come right before you guys go to sleep and where you guys can't go outside your barracks anymore, and they will check to see if everybody's present and accounted for, and if everybody is present and accounted for, you guys are released back up to your rooms and you guys can sleep, or you guys can, you know, chat with your battle buddies. Now, you guys will have mail call at certain times, but also at Fort Sam Houston, there's a whole UPS building there too. So if your parents want to ship something directly to that UPS store, that can happen as well. Or you guys can find the address of your company, I'm pretty sure on Facebook, or just ask the drill sergeant and they'll give it to you, and your parents can mail the stuff there as well to your company. Now, there are phases in AIT which grant you guys certain privileges. For when I went, it was phase 4, phase 5, and phase 5 plus. Phase 4 was pretty much the bare minimum. When you guys first got there, you guys had to wear your uniform, you know, no matter what. Even if you guys were in, you know, free time, even if you guys went to the gym, you guys would have to wear PTs. Now, you guys can phase up to the next phase, which is phase 5. There's things called phase up tests where you guys, you know, have to recite the soldier's creed and answer certain questions, make sure your ASUs are spot on, and then you guys will be able to phase up to phase 5. Usually though, you guys have to wait 3 weeks before you phase up to each phase, but like I said before, it could change. Phase 5 grants you the privileges of not having to wear, you know, Army issued clothes while you guys are going to the PX or working out. You guys can wear civilian clothes. And also, you guys don't have to go to 1700 formation. Like I said, this was just for us though. But like, some people didn't want to go to formation because some people, you know, would rather sleep instead of go to dinner. You know, sometimes I just didn't feel like going to dinner that day. Or you guys could just go on your own as long as you had a battle buddy of the same sex. You know, you guys are good to go on your own. Now, phase 5 plus, you guys could have all the privileges, but you could now go off post without your ASUs. Now, to do that, you just have to sign out, and then you guys would pretty much just have to be back by the time that you guys had to be back, which was usually bed check, which was at 2100. You guys are gonna have a phase badge with the phase that you guys are in, and it's gonna be either on your PT belt or on your uniform, and that's just to let the drill sergeants know what phase you guys are in to make sure that you're doing whatever your phase allows you to do. Now, you guys could lose these privileges. Even though it's not as strict as basic training, you guys can still get in trouble. For an example, I got in trouble for being late to formation, for getting my military ID in my room when it came for bed check, because for bed check, you have to hold up your military ID and dog tags just to verify that that person is actually you. And if you do anything else that gets you in trouble, you guys are most likely going to lose your phase privileges, and the drill sergeants can make you write an essay. I had to write an essay, and the drill sergeant Blackmore, if you're watching this, thank you for making us viral. But he made me write an essay about the importance of being at the right place at the right time in the right uniform with the right attitude, and he made me write every third word in blue ink. And I think it had to be a certain amount of words, and no 2-letter word counted as a word. And so you guys are going to be given punishments like that if you do stupid stuff or get in trouble. I honestly thought it was an honest mistake and could have been passed, but it is what it is. Don't be me, guys. Now, for those of you who are wondering about your electronics and the electronic policy in AIT, you guys can have PS4s, Xbox, and your cell phones in AIT, or your laptops. I brought my laptop, my camera, my whole YouTube setup, and I was making YouTube videos. But if your AIT isn't long, like, there's really no point of bringing any major electronics that you can't take with you to your duty station or back home. Like, I would highly suggest you guys pack light, bring stuff that you guys can take with you. Do not buy a lot of stuff in AIT because you're not going to be there forever. I would wait until you guys get to your first duty station. If you guys go to a base and your family like lives near that base, you guys can go off post. Now, like I said, this may not still be the case, but you guys can go off post to see your family, or your family could come on post to pick you up. You guys just have to sign some paperwork and stuff like that, and you guys are probably good to go. Keyword probably, because like this might not be the case anymore. And if you guys fail AIT, you guys will be reclassed to a different MOS. Now I asked you guys on my Instagram story what your questions were about AIT, and now I'm going to answer them. Jazzy XOJ asks, what is Fort Sam Houston like? I'll be there after boot camp as a 68 Gulf. I would say Fort Sam Houston is like the chillest base to go to. That's like one of the best bases for AIT to go to. You guys have Navy, you guys have Air Force, you guys have Marines, so you guys have other branches there as well. Air Force girls are, don't even worry about that. Focus on school, kids. AX Stacks asks, what was the best part of AIT? I would say the best experience for me was making new friends for life and just experience overall, being in San Antonio, going to the mall and stuff like that. It was just an overall good experience for me. Chain of Shot says, should I buy a car during this time? I wouldn't recommend buying a car in AIT unless your AIT is like longer than 21 weeks or more than a year. But like still, I probably wouldn't buy a car because I'm cheap, and I would just wait till I get to my first duty station, because you're gonna have to figure out how to get that car to your duty station. And what if you get stationed somewhere overseas? Beyond Jazzy asks, are you allowed to leave and go to the mall on weekends? So you guys, when I went, we were able to, like, the weekends were basically free days. Like, you guys had the whole day to yourselves, really. Now you guys had to report to like morning formations, lunch formation and bed check, but like you guys really had the rest of the day to yourselves. Now you guys could go bowling, go play basketball, go to the gym, or you guys could go off post if you guys were allowed to do that. NYC Derek 16 asks, are you able to go to sleep longer? Now sleep in the AIT, if you guys aren't a combat MOS, is pretty much depending on you. You guys, bed check is at 2100, and after that you supposedly have to go to sleep. But like some people don't, some people do, some people sleep right after they're dismissed from class and have free time. So it's completely entirely up to you. So I would say yes, you have more sleep in AIT. Alexis Surk asks, how stressful was it and was it hard to manage your time? So AIT, I'm not gonna lie to you, in class they will go through the material fast, man. Like, you guys are gonna be taking a test each week, and if you guys don't pay attention, you guys will get lost. So I highly recommend you guys to pay attention and ask questions, and ask a battle buddy for help, and even study after hours. As far as time goes, not really. You guys had a set schedule, and you guys knew what free time you guys had and what free time you guys didn't have, and what you did with that free time was completely up to you. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you guys are new to my channel, subscribe if you like my content, like the video, and comment down anything below. But yeah, guys, peace out. Hope you guys have a good one.